In my last video, we took a look at the UK Ancestry Visa and whether or not you are eligible. Is this visa right for me? And specifically where you can get this information. Today, I'm going to try my best to go into detail about how I actually applied for my Ancestry Visa. Please make sure that you're doing your own research and you're not just taking verbatim what I am saying on this video. But this is just going to be a quick breakdown as to what I did. This took me several months to do as well. The application period, I think they say you need to start 3 months before you want to actually go into the UK, so make sure you are planning in advance. So timeline costs I'll refer to throughout, but I'm going to firstly just take a look at what I did when I applied for the visa in the first place. So I knew I was eligible. I wanted to start my application. You go online, type in apply for an Ancestry Visa, go to the government website, and here I'm just clicking on one of the quick links, apply. So it takes me to apply and it says you must apply online for a UK Ancestry Visa. So you click on there and this takes you straight to where you're going to begin your application. So first question, enter the country in which you're making your application in which to provide your biometrics. So that would be Canada for me. And then you just continue through hitting next and answering the questions. This isn't overly difficult. This shouldn't take you too long to do, but there are some finicky things in there that you need to make sure you have some documents on hand for and you have the information to. So off the top of my head, I can think of your passport number is something you'd need. You would need to know your address history, grandparents and parents' birth dates, and weirdly they ask you about some addresses and information about some friends. I guess basically just to verify that you're a citizen of the country that you say that you're from. So you fill out this information. This is your main application. Once you have completed the information in the application, it will redirect you to make your payments. So you're going to need to pay right away in order to get to your next step, which is making an appointment with the biometrics. So that's VFS Global. These are the guys who are in charge of sending off your documents and basically taking your thumbprints, making sure you are who you say you are. So just referring back to costs, right away after I finished my application, I needed to pay the $671 for the visa. So that's in US dollars. And I needed to pay the healthcare surcharge, which was the 2,600 US dollars. And you get emailed these receipts right away. Make sure that you save those receipts. They're good for reference. I believe that, and I don't know this from personal experience, but if your visa is denied, you should be getting this money back. So it's important to make sure that you are documenting that you've made that payment in the first place. I mean, that's a lot of money too. You want to make sure that you're able to evidence where that's going. And then from there, it'll ask you to make your appointment to go in for your biometrics. So this will just continue to redirect you, the government website, to where you need to go. I have made 3 different visa applications, and each time I've gone through VFS Global. So that's the only one I can speak to. Now, VFS Global, you should be redirected to when you're making your not your application, but your appointment through VFS Global and uploading your online documents. You'll need to go to this website a couple million times, it felt like. So I'll show you how to get there. So welcome to VFS Global, and it'll ask for you to say where you're applying from. I applied from Canada, and where you're going to, the United Kingdom. And then you click take me to the website. So it'll take you to the specific UK website, co.uk. And then from there, it gives you information on how to apply, visa application center, and supporting documents. So if you are in the process of uploading your supporting documents, you would just sign in. I'm just going to show you that you can get some more information from here as well. So this website is decent if you're trying to do some research about the documents that you'll need. So at this point, you should have researched your visa type, obviously, applied for your visa, and paid your visa fees. So the next thing you'd be doing is trying to bypass these fancy premium services they're selling you, unless you're interested in them. I've not used them except for the priority service ones. And then there's uploading your supporting documents. So this is what I found to be the most annoying part of the process. You need to upload the documents that they require in addition to bringing in photocopies and some originals when you go to your actual appointment. Now, because of COVID, and I'm not sure if this is just specifically because of COVID, I was uploading my documents online directly to VFS Global, and they didn't actually require me to have any of my copied documents. I just brought them to be safe. In past lives, for past visas that I've applied for, I had all of my documents printed out and they wanted the copies and they wanted to see some originals as well. I brought some originals with me to my appointment too, just because I'm, I guess, overly cautious and I wanted to make sure I had them. The only one I think they actually need to send away is your passport, but always better safe than sorry. And then you take yourself to the actual application center where you are going to do your biometrics and continue forward from there with sending off your passport. And then from that point, you basically just wait for a decision. So I've tried my best to kind of give you a quick summary of the process of actually applying for the visa. In my next video, I'm going to go into more detail about the documents that you need for an Ancestry Visa. If you have any questions specifically about, I guess, these three websites, so VFS Global, well, two websites, and gov.uk, feel free to list them below. If not, hopefully I'll answer them in my next video, which is going to go into more detail, like I said, about documents. All right, take care.